concept of being a master of one thing and not a jack of all trades, right? So during that title stint, it was how many personal contacts could we make. Now, we realized that there were things that we could do to increase the number of people. Because think about it, how many people can you see in one day? 5? You're like, no, I can hustle, I can get 8. Okay? We wanted more. And so on our personal dashboard, we set goals to say this is how many people we needed to see. And we each had a goal of seeing 125 people a week. That's 25 people a day. That'd be 250 people every week that we would see. And our numbers went crazy. Well, how do you see 25 people? Well, that goes now into tactics on how to get to your goals. You have to figure out what the dashboard is first, and then you can figure out ways to make that happen. You know, some people go, well, I like to do pop buys. Great. But then they go from Mesa, sorry for those of you who are out of town, they go from Mesa all the way to Surprise in one day. Well, you spend more time in the car than you do talking to people. Couldn't you set up a route like the old sales guys, the old sales guys did? They mapped it out. And as they mapped it out, they would stay in a 5-mile radius, but they'd be able to see everybody in that radius. And they would make 10 or 12 or 15 sales calls in a day. Why? Because they didn't spend all their time in the car. They spent their time seeing people. So we realized that if we put on events, if we taught training classes, if we went to training classes and sponsored them, if we did these kind of things, and we did them every day, then we would be able to see 25 people each a day. We weren't there to hold each other's hand and say, okay, let's go see 25 people together. I need you to be my comfort. No, no, no. I don't need a security blanket. I need to know what my dashboard is and what my numbers are. Soon our escrow officers realized what we were doing, and they were like, well, how can we help? And what did we say? Oh, we want you to start an email campaign. No. What did we say? How many personal contacts can you have in one day? Then our number went from 250 to 275 because our escrow officers participated. And then went up and up and up. And what happened to our business? That's right. Out of the screen. It skyrocketed. Because I got very, very specific on what I needed to do every day. You know, I got to do a big shout out to Melinda again. I know last week I called her out as well. Melinda is doing a great job by motivating people to get in shape right now. But it's also bleeding over into her business and her personal life and everything because she is now focused. She is fierce was the word that I thought of yesterday. She is fierce about what she's doing, but she's not doing everything. She is just doing the specific things that get the results. So take a second and write down those specific things that get you results every day for your business. What do you need to be doing every day to make sure your business is going forward? And if any of you write down paperwork, I shall break the pen to which you are writing. Because these are prospecting activities. These are activities to generate business. I promise they'll all close if they're supposed to. Now you got to go find them. You know, I had an interesting conversation with Patty, the owner of Stone Path, yesterday, and she says, you know what, I had a broker call me and say, I have an agent who needs a deal. So Patty got on the phone and started calling her sphere to find a deal for this one agent. Now, she won't do that for everybody, so don't everybody call Patty, but she says, people are scared to pick up the phone. People are scared to go out and ask for the business. I'm not. That's why I have the business that I have. And she's on a plane right now to Cincinnati to sell a $5 million package of houses. Why? Because months ago, she picked up the phone. Months ago, she prospected for this deal. Actually, this deal is probably almost a year old now. But she will close as much in production in this one transaction that you and I usually do all year or maybe in 2 years. So what are you willing to do on a daily basis to reach your goals? What does your dashboard need to say? I think I beat that up enough. Then the next one is, okay, I know what my goals are. I did my weekly planning meeting. I know my action plan. I do my dashboard every day. Don't miss. Don't miss. The next one is this, is I have to take score. And as you'll notice on the dashboard that you download at dean411.com/free resources, that there's a scoreboard at the top asking you how many leads you generated today, how many active buyers, active listings, escrows, or pending transactions for those of you who are in different areas and use the term pending, not escrows, and how many deals I closed this week. I take score. You know, it was interesting, last night I was at soccer practice with my son. They had their first soccer game Saturday. And one of the kids who wasn't there said, well, who won? What was the score? So 9-year-olds understand that winning is all about the score. Do we as adults forget that? What is the score that you have? Now what's funny is at 9, kids were like, I don't know. We can't be that naive anymore. We're adults with a business. We need to take score. How many transactions are you working on? How many deals did you generate today? How many leads came in the door? Where did they come from? You need to take score on what is happening in your business. Does that make sense? Now, one thing that helps with these is having a great coach. And last week we talked a lot about accountability. You need to have a great coach. You really do. Oh, Twitter, #RockShow. Wow. Yes, Aaron filled out an action plan. Adam, we'll never let you go, Rose. Seriously, a Titanic quote? Oh, all right. That's right. Oh, we were going to do something. We're going to do it next week, but I think I need to do it this week. Kirsten, you cannot play. We're going to test out and give away prizes and stuff during the Rock Show over the next weeks and months. But one of the things that we want to do is we want to have a secret code word, you know, where you guys can tweet it or post it on Facebook or whatever. But I'm going to ask you a question. There's a word that's very important in our family, okay? In our family, so that's why Kirsten can't play. But if you guys know the answer to this, I'll come up with a $20 gas card to whoever can say it fast first. Okay? At the Rock Show party, you guys win, and the first one to post it on the Facebook group in Stonepath, or you can post it if you're not part of our Stonepath group. You can post it on my wall on Facebook and just tag me on it. But where does the word ransackery come from? Where does the word ransackery come from? Ransackery. $20 gift card, gas gift card to the one at the Rock Show who can name it fastest and whoever is online. So I just committed to $40. Sorry, hon. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Coaching makes it all important. Why? Because here's where you return and report what you did here. I have coaching meetings set up this week, and I ask questions. When we meet at our broker meeting and our management meeting, we ask the numbers. We ask about the score. We see what's going on there. We look at their goals on a one-on-one basis and say, okay, what do we need to do? And sometimes I get lackadaisical as a coach and say, you know what? I see that you're having problems, so I'm going to lighten up a little bit. Guess what? We only have 4 months left in this year. Only 4 to make this the most epic year ever. There's no more. Oh, I get it. I understand. Oh, I'm going to coddle you a little bit more. It is not like that. It is all out. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? The phrase that pays. Ransackery. So, We're winding up. It should be about, I'm on time. Woo! And I'm going to blow it right now. Review time. What do you need? Number one, get yourself a coach. Get yourself a coach. If you are in a part of Stone Path, reach out to one of the brokers and managers and say, I need you to coach me because I have to return and report this. All of our brokers have been trained on how to do this. All of them have. I've done it personally. You're all like, okay, all right, use them. That's what we hired them for. We hired them based on their abilities to mentor and coach people, to help them. That is what we're about. Get your goals figured out. Do your weekly planning meetings and build your action plans every week. Do not miss. Get your 12 action steps. It's only 6 hours a week. Really? You can pull that off. Get your dashboard done every day. Do not miss. Write that big letters. This big. I wonder how big of a screen I'm on. If I'm life size, this would look really cool. All right. Get your dashboard done. Do it every day and take score every day. And then go return and report those numbers and your success to your coach. Go do it. Okay? That's what it is. It is all about winning this year. And the easiest way we know that we win is by the score that's on the board at the end of the year. So take this next 4 months, run hard, run fast, and win your game. All right? So excited for all of you guys. Hey, for those of you who are at the Rock Show party, thank you so much for coming. We really appreciated it. Facebook class is going to start any minute. Amber is in the house, and she is probably one of the best instructors I've ever seen. So I am grateful to have her a part of our team. Amber, tear it up, babe. I know that you can. You guys have a fantastic week. If you need me, you know. Call me, text me, send me a fax, email me, and yep, absolutely smoke signals. I'll be able to find you and help you however I can. All right? Have a fantastic week. We'll see you around. Bye-bye.